Thank you very much for your kind comments about our content. We're really glad you enjoyed it, and we're really happy to hear that it gave you some food for thought. As a reminder, we would appreciate it if you could support us by liking the video. This helps other people find our content and inspires us to keep creating. Now let's get back to the story. The sun had barely risen, yet the streets buzzed with children heading to school. Among them, on a crumbling alley wall, sat a man hunched over, chalk dust covering his fingers. His coat was torn, his shoes split open, but his eyes burned with focus as he scribbled equations on the bricks. X squared plus y equals z, he muttered, writing line after line. Passersby shook their heads. There he goes again. What a lunatic teaching walls that don't listen. A group of boys laughed as they passed. Hey old man, who's gonna pay you for that? The rats. But the man didn't stop. His mind still lived in classrooms long gone. That afternoon, a young boy named Daniel sat on the steps nearby, clutching his math textbook with tears in his eyes. His father worked 2 jobs. His mother was sick, he had no one to help him. Exams were coming, and failure felt certain. He watched the old man scrawling formulas. Something about the way he wrote, the precision in his movements, stirred curiosity. Timidly, Daniel approached. "Sir, do you know math?" The man paused, looking at the boy with eyes that carried both sorrow and warmth. "Math," he smiled faintly. "It used to be my language." Daniel showed him the problem that had made him cry. The man studied it, then knelt beside him, explaining step by step, his voice calm and patient. "See here, if you move this number, it balances. Equations are like life, you give, you take. But balance is key." For the first time, Daniel understood. His eyes widened. That makes sense." The man's smile deepened. "Of course it does. You're brighter than you think." From that day, Daniel returned every afternoon. The alley became his secret classroom. The homeless man taught him algebra, geometry, even physics, drawing diagrams with chalk until his fingers bled white. Weeks passed. Daniel's grades soared. Teachers were stunned. His classmates whispered, "How did he change so fast?" But Daniel kept the secret of his street teacher, fearing others would laugh. Then came graduation day. Daniel, now top of his class, stood on stage as valedictorian. Cameras flashed. Parents cheered. But when he began to speak, silence fell. "I wouldn't be here without someone. Most of you ignore every day," he said, voice trembling. "My teacher isn't sitting in this room. He's sitting outside, on a cold street corner, teaching the bricks where no one else would listen. He taught me more than math, he taught me hope." The hall erupted in murmurs. Reporters seized the story. Who was this mysterious teacher? Within days, they found him the homeless professor. Once a respected university lecturer, he had lost his wife to illness, drowned in debt, and with grief consuming him, slipped through society's cracks. But his mind had never gone dull. His love for teaching never died. The story spread nationwide. Donations poured in. Former students came forward, remembering his brilliance. One afternoon, Daniel appeared with tears in his eyes. "Sir, we found a way for you to teach again. There's a school ready to welcome you." and a home so you never sleep on the streets again. The man's eyes filled with tears he thought he no longer had. He placed a trembling hand on Daniel's shoulder. You saved me, just as much as I saved you. Months later, he stood once more in front of a chalkboard, not a wall. Children's eyes lit up as he taught, just as before. And Daniel sat in the front row, smiling with pride. The city had once mocked him as a crazy old man. But one boy's faith revealed the truth. Knowledge and kindness never die. Sometimes all it takes is a single believer to bring them back to life. Hey, viewers, we want to thank you for watching this story. We believe that stories have the power to shape our perspective and inspire us to be better people. That's why we carefully select each story we share with you. We strive to bring you tales that not only entertain, but also touch your heart and leave you with something to think about. The story of the homeless professor and Daniel is a great example of this. It shows that no matter how tough the situation may seem, hope and kindness can prevail. It also highlights the importance of recognizing the value in every individual and the impact that one person's belief can have on another's life. We hope this story has touched you as deeply as it has us and inspired you to keep believing in the power of hope and kindness. Please don't forget to like this video and share it with your friends and family. Your support means the world to us and helps us continue sharing these heartwarming stories with everyone. Thank you once again for joining us today. We look forward to bringing you more inspiring stories in the future. Until next time, stay hopeful, stay kind, and never stop believing in the power of stories.